So Erin Riney and I decided probably about 10 years ago now that we needed a book that really spoke to our students. We're both classroom instructors, and so we know best what students need and what was not out there. What few books we could find that had any kind of references to community colleges specifically were way too expensive, or there were lots of other kinds of context and details that were not appropriate for our students. So there was a real gap in the marketplace. There wasn't anything that we could use.
We needed something that was comprehensive and really had all the material in one place that we really needed. I saw Gabby, who was coordinating the program. She was finding so many supplemental materials to go with what was in kind of a generic textbook. But our textbook is now very, very specific, and everything you need to know, and everything, most importantly, the students need to know, is right there in the textbook. So it's tailored distinctly to them.
So we've been using Success by Design for many years now, probably upwards of 8 years. And with every edition of the book, we've really honed what students most need and changed some of the features of the book to make it more readable and more user-friendly.
There's no shortage of challenges facing our students, but what makes me hopeful is that there's a lot of work going on around assisting our students who have unmet needs. So students who are under-resourced, who have basic needs that are not being met, and I think that that needs to be something, if we're going to fulfill the mission of community colleges to have an open door policy, the door really needs to be open and not just open for some who have the resources. So I'm really excited by the work that's going on by Sandra Goldrick-Grab at the Hope Center, what's been going on with the Lumina Foundation with our Beyond Financial Aid work, things that are going on with Achieving the Dream that are looking at homelessness, housing insecurity, food insecurity, and all the other things that are affecting our students. So we're treating and working with the whole student and not just as if their brains come in the classroom detached, but they are all full, very full human beings with very full experiences, and we need to address that and support that if they're going to make it through their college experiences.
So the book is used in more community colleges than just our own, and we hear from many of the instructors at other colleges that the book not only is beneficial to students, but it was a bit of kind of some faculty development or instructor development for them individually, because people don't go to university to get a master's degree in first-year experience. So instructors are typically counselors or maybe psychology instructors or communications instructors who don't have a background in this kind of content.
A lot of times in FYE courses, people have not had the preparation in FYE. They're being tasked with teaching this from administrators, or they're being asked to teach it as part of a load, and so they don't have the experience of knowing all of the hallmarks and the important information you need to have in an FYE course. And so I think having it all in that textbook, it really is in a way their preparation and their training for the course.
I would say that Success by Design is tailored, affordable, and strategic. So it's tailored specifically for the community college audience, for community college students. We talk in the book about situations and use examples that adult learners can appreciate and relate to. It's also affordable on purpose because we know that our students have a really limited budget, and we don't want them to use all of their money up on their ACA class, on their first year experience class, and then maybe make the choice not to purchase their anatomy and physiology textbook. We want them to be able to have all of the books that they need. And then it's strategic in that it has a lot of real-world strategies that students can use. It doesn't have just kind of a, here's what time management is, but rather, here are some really specific strategies that you can use to create a to-do list, to prioritize your to-do list, and then to maximize whatever foundation you may already have in time management. For example, it's true for all of the subjects in the textbook.
So service learning is a very powerful teaching and learning tool. It's a method by which the students learn the information by meeting community needs, unmet community needs, while teaching the learning outcomes, and really it's making the learning very complex and rich because students are applying what they're learning in the classroom in the community. So they're seeing all the complications and the challenges, and it's very rich learning that helps them have more transformative educational experiences and learning that stays with them for a really long time. And that's what we want for our students. And so we can do that while also helping the community and assisting the people around us. It's a no-brainer. It just works.